I forgot to unshutter the camera and turn on that light. I forgot to do camera related things today. That's weird. Usually I'm pretty on top of that lately. Either way though, hello everybody. Welcome back to the live stream of the Stardew Valley. Start off today with talking to Haley. Gonna socialize in town. Okay, there's a smooch for you. Let's go toss the baby. Hi baby, you have been tossed. And then we come down here. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, okay. I was like, I want to double check that I wasn't making that stuff up off the top of my head. Now, if I remember correctly, yesterday I was like, oh yeah, I got to write stuff down. I need to go make sure to talk to Lewis. You're tossing babies in the air, gentle tosses. Except for that one time where I sent the child to the moon. Uh-huh. It's true. Do you want to see it again? I'll go do it again. I'll waste time on that. Ready? Toss the baby. See? He likes it. She likes it. I keep misgendering that child because they're just a baby. Big toss. That one was a bigger toss. There is like a small, medium, and a large toss. I believe that was the medium toss. I think there's a small, medium, large, and then into the stratosphere. Which I did get once. Like off the screen and then back. This is the wrong chest for what I was trying to put away. Those guys, I need to take those guys back out. I want to go put the food in here real quick. You tell me there's not a space for those already? How about in here? There is in here. Cool. Let's go put the hat away. I'm kind of amazed that everything for this playthrough so far has kind of fit in this amount of chests. For the most part. A tier 1 sub. Thanks for the sub again, Rowan. I hope you enjoy paying half price on a sub for no ads, because we get half of that back. Anything go in here? The answer is no. Last time we got all of our pillars made, which will make traversing the valley a little easier. And in fact... there's somewhere I can get more farm warp totems. It's the desert trader, right? What does the desert trader trade for farm warp totems? Desert trader's thing is in the trading section at the beginning, not the other sections. Village shop, mines, sewers, traveling cart. I believe desert trader is on the next page. Yeah, desert trader. What do you trade for farm warp totems? Did you have one that's a farm warp totem, right? Staircase, winter seeds, fall seeds, mixing stuff, seeds, expansion, rock candy. Mega bomb, desert recipe for the warp totem. Where am I thinking that you can get farm warp totems? What's the event that I'm thinking of where you can buy them? It's something like that, right? Am I just making this up? I could have sworn there was, like, some place. Is it maybe the island trader? Island trader, what are your trades? Warp totem farm for 5 taro root. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay. I should go to Ginger Island then. Start farming some taro root. Specifically for that. It doesn't even have to be, like... I have empty sprinklers around there, so that'd be good. I don't think I have... I think I sold all the taro root that I had for the one quest, so... Okay. Let's focus back in. Let's pop in here, because I do believe today... Yeah, today was a in here run today. Grab all the cheese that we had available. We're still waiting for the potato juice. Okay, let's just shove all of that in here. Except we'll take back out one of those. We'll take out all of those so that we can just make the mayo. We'll throw that in here. Take out one wool for the cloth. And And then we didn't have any milk in here anymore. Yeah, we're out of milk now. And then 8 of these guys. Okay. So, wool for the cloth. I should probably switch the seed maker and the oil maker around. Could you imagine using the fish eggs in the game to somehow make the mayonnaise? Okay. At some point, I do plan on moving these and making like a little teleport hub somewhere around here. I think that would be fun. Okay. Check in here. It's not even fruit day yet. Okay. It is harvest oak resin and these guys today. I wonder how many of those I have saved up right now. The mystic syrups. Because if I get enough mystic syrup specifically, I could trade it for a bunch of fairy dust and then use the fairy dust to like... Can you put prismatic shards inside crystallariums? If you can, I could put prismatic shards in there and then use a bunch of fairy dust for it. I think that's how that works. Let's pull this out, these out, because all of that can go over here. Okay, let's see here. Why is there a geode in here? Let's take that geode out and put it away. How am I doing on... I have 55 golden mystery boxes? Yeah. I also have a ton of cave carrots. 55, yeah. I could... What are all the drops from golden mystery boxes? That's not in the book, because golden mystery boxes are 1.6 thing. So let me pull that up. Golden mystery box drop list. Stardew Valley. Because I guarantee you that's going to pop up a ton of games that have like special golden mystery boxes. Okay, contents. So the best things I could get from it... Okay, what are the worst things I can get from it? Seeds. There's a ton of seeds in the rolling thing. There's also a bunch of the books. It looks like most of the time I'd be getting seeds, but there's a % chance that I can get some really good stuff. Including farm warp totems. The best things I can get from these are magic rock candy, prismatic shard, treasure chest, auto petter, and golden animal crackers. I have other ways to get golden animal crackers. I'm letting myself use glitches, so auto petters are strictly gotten via that for me. The real tough ones to make decisions on... Well, prismatic shards I've been getting. The magic rock candy is the stuff I can trade for. Yeah, I mean, I can break open the normal ones, because they have, I think, similar things. I can just trade the golden ones for, Did I pet dog? I did not pet dog yet. With the raccoons for, I believe it's magic rock candy. Right? That's what you guys trade them for? Yeah. I can trade 20 of them for magic rock candy. So I can just get 2 magic rock candy real quick. So I can save that for the next Skull Cavern run that I do. Start it off with a magic rock candy instead of a spicy eel. Not there. I should probably get like a chest set up like right outside the You can't make magic rock candy, so let's just shove it in here. Right outside the mines for magic rock candy and ginger ale to sit in. I don't think a single thing that I cooked used truffles. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to cook much more. I'm going to take the goat's milk out, at least. I can get the goat's milk transforming into milk. Okay. And it'll be gold quality milk because it's large goat's milk. Okay, let's think. I kind of want to go to... Oop, what the heck is blocking me there? Don't tell me I didn't... I thought there was more walk space behind the house. So I can go to the mountains right now, and I can go to specifically the thing. I can't even go to the desert right now. Ay. Hi, Leo. Oh, thanks. Okay. I was thinking about popping by the volcano. There's a beach warp totem. Do I have more cinder shards here? I don't think I do. Let me take all the warp totems out of here real quick. I also think I saw some wool in this one. Okay. Alright, well since I'm here... Oh, did I leave the taro seeds back at... I think I did. I have ginger in here. Honestly, I could take everything from this chest and put it in the other one. Let's just condense it all down over here. Okay. There's a lot of muscle rocks out here today. Oh, we're in the last week. We can get more tea. There's some beach forage to grab. Okay. So let's pop here. I could go to the casino to get farm warp totems, because I know at the casino you can like get coins, get their casino coins and trade them for farm warp totems. Oh, look at that. Okay, give me that. More coconuts. There's another coconut over there. And some ginger. And another coconut. I got some thinking to do about how I want to approach going about the rest of the playthrough journey. Because I mean, I got all these pineapples. Oh, I do have some taro tubers right there. So let's go ahead and plant those, I suppose. I think a couple of those will end up growing faster than they might have normally. That's fine though. And I think I have some more back at the farm, or did I transfer all of those here? I might taro tuber those into... I might start getting like a little taro tuber thing going. Just so I can get a ton of farm warp totems. Poor man's return rod. Okay... And then some of this goes into the beach chest, some of this goes into the forage chest, some of this goes into the tools chest. I can go ahead and do whatever I want with this rabbit's foot. I found out that the event I was going to use it for will not happen because I'm actually married. We're going to sell that snake vertebra. Then let's pop up here. Grab out all this stuff. Oh, the potato juice is done. Very nice, very nice, very nice. We count that as a win. So now I gotta go deposit that somewhere. We'll pull that out, pull out the eggs, and the legend row is still going, so it's just... And then redo all this, okay. Okay, and then...
I'm gonna head to Rachel's.
Okay, have fun. I plan on it. Place the product in Pam's kitchen. Okay, we gotta go to Pam's kitchen. I have processed that I did not post to the Discord. Give me a second, everybody. Listen to these wonderful bird chirps. While I'm just gonna do all of this. We'll just do it like that. There we go. All right. Well, hi, Haley. We've talked to you technically already today. Let's go talk to Harvey. I forgot everybody like says my name more often now that they know it. I do believe that he just said, I'm glad my dad is back, but he's not the way I remember. And that's heartbreaking. Oh, I can smell the food we got for lunch. This is the wrong spot. It's good to know where Shane is, I guess. What's this? Oh, this is where we're gonna put the leeks. That's a good point. I gotta remember that. I don't know why I went in there. I didn't eat anything in there. Into here, please. Thank you. Pam's kitchen. And I do believe we get something for that tomorrow. Now, oh, right, Lewis. Lewis, where are you at? Also, why are you throwing away acorns? Ooh, there's a new one of these. This one's easier. I don't know what the money ratio is for it, but it's easy to grab eggs, go chuck them in the freaking diner. I don't have anything upgrading, do I? I also don't have anything to upgrade with right now, so I'd have to run back. Like, part of me is like, I shouldn't be spending any money, and then another part of me is like, well, no. I should still be playing the game and having fun. I don't know where Lewis is, so I might wait until a little later and then see if I can catch him in his house. Let's pop over here. I'm just going to upgrade my trash can. Because if I upgrade my trash can now, that means in the Skull Cavern runs that I do later, I can actually be getting, like... Oh, no, Oh, I can still... Okay, cool. Copper trash can, please. I can... When I have to throw something away to make room in my inventory, I now make a little bit of money. And I think if I get it up to the iridium quality, I think I get like 50% of my cash back or something like that. Like, I'd get 50% of what I would have sold it for. Which isn't too bad. Especially if I make sure to have, like, one slot in my inventory that's kind of me, like, cycling it. Cookies! Evelyn's day-old cookies. Where is Lewis? I'm so confused. I wish I had a staircase right now. Because Lewis isn't around. There's Lewis. Hey, Lewis. Give me my prize, please. You helped out with our slime problem. Thank you. I hope it didn't go through... I didn't hope you didn't go through too much trouble. Those slimes can be pretty dangerous in groups. You should be a little easier... It should be a little easier to go spelunking now, thanks to your efforts. Enjoy your reward. It's a good season to start thinking about gardening, even for us non-farmers. The valley is known for producing some of the finest spring flowers. Alright. Bounty sludge, 1,250 gold. Pick up the prize ticket there. There's 2 prize tickets. What can I get from the prize ticket thing? Oh, I forgot that those statues are like right in their walkway. So they're in the way. There's 5 iridium bars on the loot pool for this? That's kind of crazy. Okay. Let me think here. I could go check the key commissions, or whatever they're called. Because I'd like to unlock the dangerous skull caverns. The problem is you have to get, unlike the mines, you have to get down to floor 100 in one go. I don't think I have 100 staircases anymore, right? Or did I even ever have 100 staircases? How many staircases do I have? 29. How many could I make? 39 with as much stone as I have. So I think... it's rough. I mean, I have bombs. I have tons of bombs. If I get a good day to, like, go down it, it wouldn't be too bad. Phew, I just finished my chores. Now we can spend some time together. So tell me about your day. It was nice seeing everyone in town. Did you have a good day, dear? Give a little hug. What was my luck today? It was a good luck day. Okay. On an iridium luck day, and if I can get either the ladder and shoots or the bombs do no damage, I could reasonably do a pretty good skull cavern run. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this, actually. Are you kidding me? Are they just close enough that if I'm not in the right tile, it's going to do that instead? Okay, there we go. All right. We came back. I forgot to check for the tarot. That's fine. Let's go up to there. You can't... Can you plant the taro on the beach sand? Now that I think... Okay, you can't till the beach sand. Not directly next to the water, sadly. Talk to Key. Just ask me if you need anything. The hungry challenge. Yeah, that's a no-go for me. I don't really need the key gems right now. I have all the recipes that I needed. So all the key gems that I have right now are kind of just for extra stuff. It's like if I wanted more Junimo chests, there's no point in that though. See, I wish that they pulled out too. Like from like the object above it, because if they did, you could put a Junimo chest on top of a hopper, and like funnel things into the Junimo chest. Like if you wanted to like auto smelt your ores. You could just throw all the coal and ores you got while going on a spelunking adventure and have them just like auto filter out in and out. Because you could set it up like Junimo chest, hopper, furnace, hopper, chest. And it would automatically filter through over and over again. It wouldn't be too bad to set up like some sort of small auto hopper system for maybe like, you know what could that could be nice for? The fish smoking. Like if I were to do like a ton of fishing again and just get like a ton of fish to like pile up. The hoppers really are like more situation, like more like one grindy task over and over again, though, for me. And there's just not enough that there's, like, to sit there. Like, all of the tasks usually take a little bit. Like, the only other things I could think of that, like, that might be useful for is, like, the mayo machines. But that's only when you're doing, like, this mayo. I mean, the cloth and the truffles also go pretty quick. But it's not like I'm going to just sit there and only do those, you know? If they functioned a little bit more like a Minecraft hopper, I think they'd be slightly more useful. That's all that. Yeah. I need to get more cheese supplies in here. Whether it's goat cheese or goat milk or normal milk or whatever. I almost forgot to grab my my legend row. That would have been terrible. Oh, that's not what I want. I want that. Which has some coal in it. Very nice. We can grab this stuff out. Let's just check for any... Okay, no truffles in there. Any truffles in here? Does not seem to be so. Close these for friendship, because why not? There's still some animals in here that don't consider me entirely friendly. Okay. This is the one with milk in it, right? Yep. Let's grab out the bug milks here. Just grab anything that's not iridium quality out of here, honestly. I think ostrich eggs... How much does 10 mayo sell for? That's a good question. We'll ask it tomorrow. I'm going to try and get in bed before midnight. Okay. There's some more money. We're not poor anymore because we spent $1 million the other day. I mean, every few days we're making 50,000 gold. It's not too terrible. Oh, the flower dance is tomorrow. I almost forgot. Toss the baby. Check the wine. There's no point in checking the wine, but I'm going to check the wine. Okay. It's fruit tree day today. Oh, look at all those leeks. So wait. Were those... Okay, so those were the dandelions. So the ones that I thought originally were leeks were leeks. Okay. Good to know. Oh, we got 2 things in mail. Oh, flower dance tomorrow, right. Ooh, a good luck day and a ladder day. Wait a second. Are we having... What's the actual luck today? It's a bad luck day. Okay. If we had gone and there was a Skull Cavern, Dangerous Skull Cavern quest today, on top of all of that, I would have been like, hmm? But it was just a normal luck day. You know what? Do I want to wait for the juice? The answer might be no. Okay. That's all the leeks we needed. No, did I also... No, that was another dandelion. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Oh, at some point I could have taken all of those out at some point. Need to empty my inventory. I have way too much in it. Okay. Put 2 of those back, and then 1 will... Okay. Oh, I didn't put any of the milk in here. Duh. Milk. Gone. Cool. I think it... How much does 1 gold star mayo sell for? $3.99. Oh, I was about to look on my phone. I don't need to look on my phone. I need to look in here. Mayo. Mayonnaise is 190. Beep, beep, you're a sheep, so it'd be 1,900 over 6. Okay, yeah. We're going to mayo machine these guys then for now. And we'll do one, or no, I'll just wait. Okay, I did not truffle oil. Okay, I need to put something in those kegs. Maybe tea? Tea could be a good thing. Hi Fred, how you doing? I was in my head, I was like, oh yeah, I said hello. And then I was like, that's not a proper greeting. How you doing, Fred? How's your day going? Did you happen to see the CD Projekt Red announcement today? The announcement trailer? You know, how much is a tea leaf worth? Oh, I have taro root in there. I have 29 taro root saved up for some reason. Doing pretty good, just vibing. Okay, well, welcome to the vibe zone. That is what we do here. Oh, I have a bunch of mayonnaise I could sell. Or I could pile it up. What was I just wanting to check? I was wanting to check something and I've forgotten. I didn't know it was even a thing until you've told me right now. Yeah, there was an announcement today for The Witcher. Project Roach. It was their April Fool's thing. It was very funny. You should check it out. Even if it was just an April Fool's thing, it's a fun watch. I'm trying to think of something and my head is not... There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's worth 100 and that's worth 50. So I at least double the value of the tea leaves if it's 1-to-1. I don't remember if it's 1-to-1. It is 1-to-1 is the answer. Okay. I'll go let the animals out. There's some more fish roe. Very nice. It's going to die, then get replaced by a project with the same name. Maybe. Okay, let's let them out. And in fact, let's go ahead and cut a couple of them. Another, one of those guys. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot to keep getting hardwood. I need to be doing that. I got so many crafting plans. I need to be chopping trees and getting hardwood. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We, what did I get today? I got, okay, yeah. We went out for lunch today. I got some new games for the potential achievement hunts in the future. That was fun. I played some good games this morning. I did just the smallest bit of grinding on Horizon Zero Dawn. I also went and rebalanced the weapons a little bit on Horizon Zero Dawn. So when we come back next stream for it, you'll see that I got, tomorrow, you'll see that I got a little bit more powerful. Okay, nothing's going in because I don't have anything to put in there. How about in here? Nothing. Okay. I will have things to shove in here. And you know what? I have pine cones going in here already anyway, so I might as well just shove those in there. Okay. I have mushrooms to go put away. What else do I have to go put away? I have ore to go put away. Let's smelt some more iron. You know what? I had to go over to the seeds thing anyways. Let's pull back out the seeds. Including the mahogany seed, actually. Do I have any other seeds randomly in here? I do, the mixed seeds. I have nothing pertinent enough that I need to keep it in there. I'm also going to take out the cinder shards. I need to take those back to the volcano. Or I guess I could use the mini forge since I have them here, now that I'm thinking about it. I did have some Terra tubes here. Let's pull out, let's put away all this stuff. That's all of them? Okay. Alright. I want to make progress, so I want to pull out one of these. Hello. Give me my green bean juice. Thank you. What repertoire have been added to achieve? What has been added to the achievement repertoire? All right. I guess I can do the update on like achievement hunting idea stuff that I had earlier today, as well while I'm going and getting into it. So I might we'll take a short break from pure Stardew Valleying right now to go over that right after I give the raccoons their goods. Have more kids, as the title indicates. Another Star Drop tea. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Not that I need it as a gift anymore. I don't even know what else you can do with Star Drop tea. Okay, it's just a gift that everyone loves. Cool. All right. We'll take a short peek-see. I have made a new thing called achievement hunting in my Steam's list. And these are all the games. I guess, oh, I forgot that we get this cool thing here. These are all the games that I have, like, a desire, at least a little bit, to achievement hunt. Things that I'm like, I feel like that is doable for me, and it's a game that I would enjoy doing it in, I think. I have, as you can see, 103 other games in my list, not including stuff up here. Some of the stuff is also on the list of achievement hunting things. That I'm like either skeptical about achievement hunting, or I own it, but I wouldn't really achievement hunt it. There is one exception to that. There is in this 103, there's Marvel Rivals, and I have thought about like if I want to get into a game, an online game to do achievement hunting on, that would probably be the one. And it would involve like playing around with a bunch of different heroes and like trying to get their things, which could be fun, but gonna put these up to polls like Witcher. I had a thought about it because that's how we did The Witcher and that's how we did Stardew Valley, kind of, for Stardew Valley. I think I'm actually going to put it on a wheel this next time around. I think I'm going to start doing with a wheel thing. Because let's be honest, if I put all of these on a poll, it's going to be you just picking the game right now, or like between you and Rowan right now, just because I don't have a ton of viewers. So my thoughts are, and this one's here purely because right now I'm playing the remastered version. I have the complete edition as a separate game. I'm going to achievement hunt that for myself off stream. As just like a thing I want to do, because I'd like to have all the achievements on both in my Steam repertoire. But yeah, I'm going to wheel all the rest of these is the idea. And yeah, very fancy. But I'm going to do the series back to back, the ones that I have the whole series. So if I were to roll Shadow of Mordor, I'd do Shadow of Mordor and then Shadow of War. Or I'd do Slime Rancher and then Slime Rancher 2. Which are two of the ones that I'm more hesitant about. I have Moonlighter, it's just in my favorites. And then I have Moonlighter 2. Moonlighter 2 is one of the ones I might wait, because I think this one's still in early access, right? Let's go to the store page. Yeah, this one's still in early access, so it's going to leave early access later this year. I might wait until it leaves early access to do Moonlighter 2 if I do, like, roll Moonlighter 1 on the wheel. Until it's out of early access. Granted, it might be late enough when we get to it that it might be out of early access. But yeah, so this is kind of the achievement list. The thing I added today, though, as you can see, new to library, is unpacking. I was looking at the games that I and Rowan own, because this is a shared library between me and Rowan. And I was looking at them, and I was like, we don't have enough, like lower energy cozy games. And I wanted some more of those on the list, because as you can see, most of the rest of this, other than like Slime Rancher, which is kind of cozy, but also still a little more action-packed. Most of these are like action games. Potion craft and potionomics are exceptions to that, and then I was like, and date everything is a dating sim. So I was like, let's get something else that's cozy. It was on sale for like half off, and then I bought it in a bundle with another game that might end up on the achievement hunting list, except it has like 90 something achievements for a game about sorting. So I was like, I'll leave that off the list for now. But yeah, that's the update for achievement hunting things. So it's basically I sorted games and then got a couple new ones. And this is also me opening it up to you. If there's anything you desperately think I should achievement hunt, I have a Steam account. You're friends with me. Anyways, I still have 30 common mushrooms in my inventory. Let's obviously do this. Do I have any of these? I'm at 84 common dried mushrooms, so it's almost time to sell those, which is nice. Let's go grab out the mini forge, because I want to... Or did I put the mini forge in the house and it's still sitting there? I don't remember. I feel like the mini forge is sitting somewhere out. Maybe? No? Did I put it away? I think I put it away then. Do I have any frog eggs? There's something I want to show you guys if I have frog eggs. I do have frog eggs. Green frog. Give me the green frog. Watch this, watch this. Green frog egg. And the jungle thing. Little green frog. Very fun. Did I talk with Haley? I did. Cool. Alright, I've gotten sidetracked enough. Let's go pop over and plant those taro tubers right after I do the iron thing here. And then... gonna throw in some joke games into that list then. I won't say everything will end up on that list, but... I will heavily consider any games ever gifted to me to be put on the list of achievement hunting for sure. Even if they are joke games, they will at least be considered, I promise. Oh, it's Pineapple and Ancient Fruit Day. Okay, cool. I'm down for that. And Tree Day. Oh, it all lined up. Very nice. I don't think I have enough empty inventory spaces for this. I wish that there was... So, there's a fertilizer, right? That, like, boosts the tier that it can get. And there's one that boosts it up to iridium. And I wish that there was a fertilizer that, like, not just boosted it up to potential iridium, but boosted up to, like, for sure iridium. Because I would love to not have to worry about... what's the word I'm looking for? The stacks. I always get frustrated by the like stacking issue that comes from this game, where it's like you just have, there's so many different qualities of stuff that it doesn't stack. Do I have anything that goes in here? The answer is no. Let's do that. Let's chuck in... Actually, let's go sell stuff real quick, actually. Sell the fossilized ribs. We'll sell the rusty spurs, and we'll sell the anchor. I feel decent about being able to get those again. So that will buy us 3 spaces for specifically the pineapples. Okay, there we go. Put all that away. Cool. Pull out the clay. Pull out the fiber. Pull out the mixed seeds. Bring everything else back to the valley. And then pop into the greenhouse since we're nearby, because the greenhouse will have harvestables. Both the ancient fruit and the trees. Also, I'm sure Rowan would appreciate you using that emote. I feel like Rowan doesn't think it gets enough use. My highlight today is a new WOD game overview dropped. That's been a fun time. Oh, World of Darkness. What World of Darkness game dropped? I was like, WOD. Translating. Got it. Alright, let's throw all that in there. Did I get any new legend row today? No. Okay. I should put a legend in there, which means I have to go buy an animal, because I found out that you can't get them. What do I have space for? Where do I have space for animals right now? That's nice. Let me think. I think I have space in here because I can hold like, what, 12 animals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're just like respawning. Okay. I could get another milk cow, or I could get another goat for goat milk, because the goat cheese sells for more. Our first iridium ostrich egg. That'll be iridium mayonnaise. 10 of them. That'll be nice. Oh, it's because it's 5:30. They're all getting ready for bed. Okay, let me think here. Wine won't be ready till tomorrow. It might be ready like tonight. But I'm not gonna do it. If it's ready in the like last 2 hours of tonight, I'm not gonna worry about it like I did last time. Let's go ahead and get more iron going, because I have the iron and the coal for it right now. Okay, and then let's look for the mini forge. It's got to be somewhere around here, right? I forgot I also have the deconstructor. I could start deconstructing things. I feel like there was a thing about, like, buying warp totems from somewhere and then selling them somewhere. Is it... You know what? I didn't check Sandy's shop. Let me look at Sandy's shop real quick. That's not correct. Go back. Redo. Okay. The shops. The Oasis shop. Monday. Honey for 200 gold at the Oasis. No, that's not it either. Is it Krobus? No. I feel like there was somewhere where you could buy them for money. Rather than the taro roots. Speaking of which, I still have the taro roots in my inventory, and I forgot to actually go to the guy. The island trader, which is right up here. I guess you said it was a World of Darkness game overview. Not just a World of Darkness game. A wild double bed. Kindred of the East, specifically a fan-made remake of it that came out a few years ago. Kindred of the East is complicated as a game. The idea is to have a game for Asian idea of vampires. It originally released in the late 90s, and well, the creators tried, but it wasn't great. A remake that has been made by an Asian American fan who thought there were some salvageable ideas from the original video version. I mean, those tend to honestly be kind of the best versions of those things. Are like a fan thinks that it can be done better and then makes it better. Those are kind of like always the best versions, in my opinion, of like things that can exist. Like a lot of the time. Like if a true fan makes something for something, a lot of the time it ends up being better than whatever the original was. Is that true for everything? No, not at all. But I do feel like a lot of the times when a fan goes out to make something, they make it with love. And so, like, when a fan makes it without the expectation of money, I guess that's the best way to say it. I feel like a lot of the times it can end up better. Again, not every time. Because not every fan of something is talented in this sphere that thing exists in. But like, not every Elder Scrolls fan that could make something better than like an Elder Scrolls game, because they're not like great at coding or something like that, you know. But I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I'm gonna stop rambling about that specifically. I basically said the same thing 4 times. That makes it a ramble, not a making a point. Okay, let's break the rocks around here. Let's do this panning thing real quick. We'll see what happens. Fossilized tail, some copper, some omni geodes. Okay. I was hoping that those would land not in the water, because I'm going to finish clearing out this side, and then I'm going to go drop stuff and then come back. Okay. Let's go... Oh, I need to destroy this at least, and this. And then let's go ahead and chop this down real fast. So I have some space. Okay. Then we'll go to the farm. We'll drop off the bone shards and the... probably... It's rough. Gotta make decisions on what to drop off in this chest here real fast. Taro tubers, because I'm just going to trade them from here. Let's drop off the fiber, ginger... Because I have a bunch of ginger here anyways. We'll drop off this. How many topaz do I have? Just 400 gold saved up? 400 gold worth. Pull out the cinder shards so I have all of them. Whew. 100 and something. Very nice. It helps it was made with actual Asian people and cultural experts involved, as opposed to the original version made by white American guys with limited access to research material who mostly fell back on stereotypes and some less than ideal narratives to create the game. For sure. I'm sure the original version wasn't much to upgrade. Like, it wasn't hard to upgrade the original version, is what I mean by that. So, yeah. Let's do that, and then let's go back and keep looting over there. Mainly, I at least want to pick up those fossils to sell, because they sell for like 100 each at least. All the, like, fossils that drop from those bone things. Like, that prehistoric vertebra is 300, and I think that's at least 100. The tail is at least 100. I think the scapula is 100 too, right? 300 for the scapula. Tail is 100. Leg is 100. So those are all very nice prices. Let's do this first. See, okay. Then we'll come down and around the top just to... Oh, you know, actually, before I destroy the other side, there is. Okay, I wanted to see if there were mushrooms in here. Good to know. Hello, temporarily. Hello, temporary Rowan. In case Fred doesn't get to say it. Fred's guy! Okay, there we go. Do I have hardwood and mahogany still? Cool. No! Oh, I don't think any of it got sacrificed. That's nice. Okay. And, okay, I think I still have enough inventory space to do this. So I think even if it were to drop something like an Omni Geode, I think I had the space for it, so. Another leg, that's nice. And then bone fragments. Okay, and another leg. Okay. So I can go back to farm, sell all the fossils, come back, grab all the bone fragments, go grab the mushrooms, because I think after selling all the fossils, I'll have enough to do so. Okay, cool. Let's sell you, sell you, sell you, and sell you. The rest of that's all stuff I want to take home. I need to go put away the ancient fruit. Okay. Routing in my head. Okay, Dixite. Hi, my guy. Ah! I think I'm about to get hardcore rained on. Guns. But Rash is hunting for dead things. Oh, Rach. Okay. I almost got hardcore rained on coming home. Oops, gotta dash. Have fun. Have fun. They're gonna go see a movie. Or go watch a movie, not see a movie. They're gonna go watch a movie. And I thought it was really funny, actually. So Rowan was like, told me they were gonna go watch a movie. And I had like moved on from that conversation like so far. But at one point, Rowan likes like horror and thriller, and I'm not a huge fan. But I was watching YouTube on the couch, and they were like, or I was watching the thing, and it was for the new movie, The Mummy, that's coming. It's a horror movie, but it's also just called The Mummy. Not unlike the starring Brandon Fraser, The Mummy, which is a movie that me and Rowan both really like. We both enjoy that movie immensely. And so when I said, "Are you gonna go see The Mummy?" Rowan thought I was talking about that mummy, and it just so happens that the movie that they decided to watch was The Mummy, starring Brandon Fraser. Right? Brandon Fraser? I'm not incorrect about that. So I like, Rowan was like, "How did you know?" And I was like, "What?" They were like, "How did you know that that's the movie we were gonna watch?" And I was like, "I didn't." They were like, "Why'd you say it?" I was like, "Oh, well, the blah, 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 blah." And they were like, "Oh. Yeah, no." And I was like, "Yeah, no, that makes sense." I need to put up the fence here soon. I also need to put down paths soon. I want to path up a lot of this place soon. I might end up, currently I have like a 1 gap between the fields here. I might make it a 3 gap. As a bisexual, I have to approve. Yeah, I mean, no arguments from me. Let's grab things out of here. Pop up, and then... let's go to bed before I forget, and then, regret it. Go to sleep for the night, yes. And we made 1556. What did I sell that was... Oh, right, I sold the... I was like, what did I sell that was worth 6? The Dwarf Scrolls. I wish the Dwarf Scrolls were more expensive. I don't know why they're so cheap. Like, I think it's to, like, encourage you not to, like, accidentally sell them before you turn them in. But, like, I don't know. It's weird. Let's go ahead and get another set of iron going. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Grab out that. I gotta put stuff away before I continue. Because if I don't, I'm going to run out of inventory space again. Okay, look at all this mayo. Look at all that mayo. Okay. Let's pull out 8 milk. 8 eggs. Gonna pull out 1 wool and 1 truffle. I processed that I had the truffle. How much cheese do I have saved up? 154 is not too terrible. Okay, and then let's pop over here and put away all of that. Let's grab out the green tea. I wish, you know what I want them to add? I want them to add a black tea. I'd love to be able to like age our tea leaves and make a black tea and have like a higher level tea to both drink and sell. Like, imagine the tea that did give a 1 speed boost and then 60 max energy, or plus 30 max energy and then also healed a ton of energy. That would be a cool tea to be able to, like, a cool way to upgrade the tea in the game. But you'd have to oxidize the tea, which maybe that could be another way to use the like casks in the basement, or you could just put them in the preserve bins to get the tea. So the bombs cannot damage you, and let's go look at what our daily luck is, because I have a feeling. No, it's a bad luck day. Oh well. Shall we demystify? Let's go for it. I know you sent that a moment ago, but I was in the middle of my spiel. Okay. Let's... I think I'm gonna do a thing. How do I want to handle this, though? Because I found out that these cannot be accessed right now. I'd need 6 to each side to do one of my ideas, which I have a ton of stuff in the way for that. I mean, I could pick up and move some stuff. We'll see. Okay, let me think. Let's go check for legend real quick. I want to work on the fields at some point too. Okay, 6 more. Very nice. And then let's grab that. Oh, how much hardwood did I end up getting? Like 79, which is not too terrible. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's continue this project too before I forget. We got to check on the raccoons. The raccoons are kind of our major focus today, along with like making money passively while we're doing that. All right. You know what I can put in those other 12 kegs other than the tea? I can grab out a bunch of the coffee beans that I had going and do that. Oh, the flower forest for the flower dance. There's no real purpose to going to that. It's kind of just a waste of time for us, but I do like the event, so we're going to go. Let me water stuff. Let me finish up doing a couple of things around the farm first, and then we'll get going over there. Okay, that's another mahogany seed. Now the question is, do I keep that one there, or do I and let it grow so I get more chance to have mahogany seed? I think the answer is not right now. I do plan on making like a mahogany seed farm setup over here maybe at some point. Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms are the last thing I need to make sure to do today. Specifically the dehydrating part of it. Do I have any space in my inventory? Okay, I need to drop stuff real fast. Hey, buddy. Why are you on the oven like that? Okay. I did not process you had already started demystifying. Let me put stuff away real quick. And then, you know what? I'm going to do an iridium. And that's what I thought. Hi, buddy. Let's not let you lick dishes that have... Well, at this point, it's just cheese. But in the past, there's other things, and I don't want to encourage that behavior. Okay. Let's pop up into here. Do that with the seeds. And then before I forget again, we'll pop up into here. I'm going to leave those for now. No, I shouldn't. Because I should always have something processing. That's what, 5, 6? We'll just do that and fill up as much as we can. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to pop all that back up into there, grab out 1 wool because I forgot to grab it earlier, and boom. Okay, now, before I forget again, did I not have any? Oh, because I used them all up. Okay, let's chuck that in there, and let's go down. I didn't get the freaking iridium started. I came over here and was like, let's do some iridium, and then did not get it started. Because thankfully this thing's been popping out a pretty decent amount of iridium. So I've been thankful for that. Nothing in there. Cool. Just wanted to double check before I, like, disappeared. Okay. In here, grab out some mushrooms. 10 there. 10 here. I'm going to sell that stack when it gets to 100. That's the plan. Okay. Did I pet dog? What did I just pick up? I have no idea. Did I pick up anything? Was that just a weird random pop? Okay. We're at the flower dance. I was hoping to check the raccoons before this, but that's fine. You know, it'd be really cool. So they added that thing where like it did the dance and like cleaned up all the trash. It'd be really cool if during this there was also just like a ton of lush that popped up over here. Like it affected the whole coastline or something. Alright, is there anything I want from you? Like, I could get the rare crow, but I don't like this rare crow. I think it's dumb. The seasonal flowers are kind of cool sometimes. The question is, do I want any of them? Okay. My brain, so many things happened just right there that I also forgot to read chat. To prevent metagaming in combat, consider talking as more than a free action. Yeah, okay. I have this thing where I let you guys talk during combat. I don't know if you've noticed, I will cut you guys off if you start saying too much. Like if you're trying to have like a whole conversation during combat, I'm like, when you get to like a certain sentence, like I'm like, you can't say more than that. I don't know if you've noticed that, because it happens fairly rarely with you guys. But there is a point where I'm like, you cannot say more than that at this moment. Or I don't remember what exactly I say, but I say something similar. I'm going to actually grab some of these seasonal plants, I've decided. I'm going to grab 10 of them, because I want them for potential decor. I'm also going to grab some in the barrels. It's wasting money, but I do want some decor around the farm at some point. Never mind. Okay, so I think it's one interaction with everybody here this time. So I'm just going to do one interaction with everybody here. Hey, Lavana, glad to see you here. Wish Pierre would spend his time with this time with his family. Indeed. Open field makes me nervous. Are you going to be dancing today, Lavana? I might as well start reading some of them. These springtime dances can be traced back to ancient fertility rituals. Ah, the air smells so sweet with all these flowers. Excellent sauce.
Now this is the life, huh, kid? Sweet wine, a babbling brook, warm air. Did I mention wine?
I should have brought my fishing pole. I talked to you two already. Frog season seems really starting to pick up. Excuse me, Gus. You know what? I admit it. I really like flowers. Except you have allergies. Ugh. I really hate dancing in front of everybody. It's so embarrassing. Someday I'm gonna be the flower queen. It's not fair. Why can't I be the flower queen? You're right. You're right, Vincent. It's not fair. Why can't you be the flower queen? You go. He's trying to cook himself, but still cooking. Yeah, for sure. I've been working on these floral arrangements for a week. Do you like them? Yes, they're lovely, Evelyn. Flowers! I can hardly see them. Lewis? Well, should we start the flower dance yet? No, not yet. I have not talked to Haley. I want to dance with my wife. Thank you very much. I'm just enjoying the scenery. Hey, you get out of here. Stop creeping on my wife. You get out of here. I see what you mean by that, and I don't agree. Get out of here. Marnie looks lovely today. There should be a quest line where you could break up Lewis and Marnie and get Marnie and Marlin together, or whatever his name is. Love is in the air, and I'm still single. Only 'cause Lewis is an ass. Anyways.
Oh, hello there. It's nice of you to talk to me. Spring is almost over. What a shame. The flowers here are nice, but they aren't as colorful as back home. I wonder if I'll ever get up there and dance. Someday, Leo. I'm sure you will. I'm working up the courage to ask someone to dance with me.
I like dancing, but this one is a little stilted. The old timers really love it, though. I'm nervous. That's it. Just swallow, I'm nervous. Okay. I'm practicing my dance moves. It needs to be perfect. I've been Flower Queen for the past 5 years, and I'm not ready to step off the throne yet. Let's do it. Ask Haley to be my dance partner. My days of being Flower Queen are over, so it's a bittersweet dance for me. Why are your days of being Flower Queen over? But yes. Haley, you could still be the Flower Queen. I don't think you have to be single to be the Flower Queen. I forget what brought about this piece of advice exactly. I think they were fighting something and Keyleth was trying to tell the other characters about the weakness or properties of what they were fighting. Might have been another example of campaign 1 of Matt being overly strict with Marisha. That was a consistent problem. That was a consistent problem, and I think it's because at that point they were like just seeing each other. And he really wanted to avoid the stereotypical GM lets significant other get away with stuff. Except he overcorrected really heavily in the first campaign. At the beginning. Yes, let's start. Because I'm dancing with my wife in the game. And they should definitely... I agree with like all of the YouTube people that they should definitely animate it so that you know this dance. They should make you dress in some sort of outfit and make you do this dance. Like, I don't know how hard that would be, because I mean, it's about outfit and hair combos, I'm sure, are the issue. But just like the hat only takes into account your hair, you could make it so that you put on a headpiece. That's absolutely what it was, I'm certain. It didn't stop people from accusing it anyway. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I got the extra iridium bar for both of those stacks. That's so nice. All right, let's... You know, I'm about to go to bed. Let's do iridium again. How many? I have 20 jade. So if I go on a Sunday, I can, right? Sunday, Saturday, one of the two. I can trade for some staircases. Which I don't know why I've kept in my inventory. Let's put those away. Let's also put away this one lightning rod. I do want to check something. How many batteries do I have right now? 134. How much does one sell for? 500. Not really that much. So in here I have obviously a ton of bars. I have 999 coal, 999 of that, 999 of that. What is the range of the deluxe scarecrow? 16 tile radius. So 16 tiles is... It's 16 tiles out and 16 tiles diagonally. And 16 tiles is enough that I think it can cover 6 sprinklers worth. Iridium sprinklers, right? Because an iridium sprinkler is 2 on each side, like out. So I think if I made 2 deluxe scarecrows, I could do like a 1, 2, 3, and then like all of this could be covered. I could like scoot stuff over a little bit, and then all of the field, like all the way across, could be covered with like a 3x3 in the center. For the scarecrow to sit in, like 2 of them. I could just like double them up just to be both symmetrical and cautious. And then I can use the rest of the scarecrows that I want as like decor. Could be cool. It mostly came in the form of Marisha making an honest mistake and Matt really holding her to it, if my memory serves correctly. Like, she'd use a spell while not understanding what it did fully, and Matt would typically make her suffer the consequences. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, you have to both appeal to your players, but then also, because they were, you know, live streaming it and stuff, the masses. So, you know, rules lawyering became a lot more strict, I feel, for that reason. Okay, let's get through here. Decided to spend some time clearing out some grass on the bottom side here. All right, I did a little bit of my my personal Stardew Valley save recently. It's still in year 1, spring 1. And man, was it something to go back and like look at where I'm at in year 1, spring 1 in that game. Granted, I'm probably gonna end up dropping that playthrough and moving over to a modded playthrough again soon. After I finish this run, because I'm gonna have burnt myself out on vanilla Stardew. So, anyway, it's time for episode 32. Okay, let's get to bed. I think I can put another frog egg in this thing over here, so I might take the other frog egg out. Copper trash can is ready, and the bookseller's in town today, and I get a hash brown from Haley. Thank you, Haley. Hash brown can go in there. Oh, the green tea can go in there too. That's nice. All right, let's toss the baby. Let's also, I want to pick this up. I'm going to put it over here. I want the baby's room to be Vista themed, which is why we have the clouds, the mountain, and now the desert, or the desert and now the mountain. This is kind of not that themed in my opinion. Although this painting definitely is. I'll leave it for now, though. I don't think there's really anything to do in the cellar, but I'll check it anyways. Alright, just the normal 10. Darn. Okay. Still saved on, stuff, though. I don't want to worry about checking back to restart the iron, so we're going to do another batch of iridium today. Some 50 wood from Robin, that's nice. Greater chance of finding ladders. Speaking of greater chance of finding ladders, I didn't check luck today. Man, this is where I wish I still had the Stardew UI mod. Yeah, that is bad luck. Anyways. Because then I could just, like, hover over there and see what my luck is. It is the one thing I definitely miss from my modded playthroughs. Like, the rest of it I can kind of deal with, but that is something I miss. Okay, any legend row? The answer is no, but there are plenty of these guys to grab. Okay, I also forgot to go do the hardwood again in the secret woods. Okay, raccoons. I mean, the raccoons aren't going to be ready for like a week. What are my quests again? Gift for omelet. I have to go do that in the omelets. Let's go grab 12 eggs or 24 eggs real quick. I almost forgot about those. Those are some big money makers, so I got to do them. I think I get like 3,000 for the eggs. Oh, what's that? 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yes. Okay. I could have... that was easy math. I don't know why I didn't do that math in my head. Okay, there should be like one more truffle. Where is it? Is it behind the barn or the coop? No. Where is that? That's weird. I need to get this fish farm going. I need to either decide to put those, put some of those in there or something else. Because I have one of almost every fish now, like, saved up. Ooh, free sign. Another daffodil over here. Let's grab it. Leeks. I need to grab the leeks, too. I almost forgot to grab the leeks. Let's grab the leeks. Go do both of those things. Okay. Remote players in live games is a challenge. If you're in this position, make sure to ensure the remote player can see everyone, and that talking over each other is kept to a minimum so the remote player can hear well. For sure. You have to... That's like a common courtesy for any kind of situation where you have someone remote. Is like, make sure that they can see and hear everybody properly. It's rough if you don't. For sure. I feel like you can do funky things with the fiddlehead ferns, and I want to do that. Because I feel like fiddlehead ferns can be a really decent moneymaker, but I can't remember what all they do. I have been toying with the idea of doing challenge runs of Stardew Valley. And, of course, my main challenge run that I would love to catch 5 herring. I feel like that wouldn't be too bad. We'll accept it. When in doubt, I don't finish it. But I feel like herring are like one of the more easy ones to get at the ocean, if I remember correctly. Gus's family omelet, 3,000 gold. We do not sneer at 3,000 gold. I mean, our goal is 10 million now, but we do not sneer at 3,000 gold. And then Evelyn, we have these for you.
I'll be baking cookies today. I like to make flower shapes in the spring.
Maybe I'll tell you my recipe one of these days. You already did, and I appreciate that. Make the comeback of returning PCs epic. Yeah, I feel like both of us accomplished this pretty well. Granted, I haven't ever had a PC return. Most of the time when a PC has left, it has been like a more permanent thing. Although I do have plans for if a couple of them ever do decide to return. For sure. Okay, so we have a starter update and a treasure chest, which is 5,000 gold sitting right there. I wonder if there are any places where I can get better chance at getting treasure chests, potentially, with an artifact spot, or an artifact totem. Let's do the trash can. Do the trash can, yeah. I don't know why I came in here. I came over here for my trash can. I also should have brought 5 iron, so I could have just upgraded it again. Copper trash can. I received a copper trash can. Okay, bus stop. Okay. I'm starting to run out of drink. I'll have to go grab one from my little drink stash. Put away anything that can fit in there. I know the daffodils can go in there. We're getting near the end of spring here, which is kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and get the gift for George. They're only worth 2,000. It's still 2,000, I guess. Put away the iridium. Let's go put away the couple of hardwood we got. The question is, what do I have over here right now? I have... did I put it in, like, this chest, perchance? I did. I have iron fences and gates. And I do believe, if I put down... I want it here, I think? Okay, yeah. And I put down another fence here. The gate in between. And now I can get back here in case I need to get back here for troubleshooting or something. And then that's blocked off. And I don't think that the bluegrass can bleed through that, but I'll check that later. I mean, Enlin arriving on a dragon is a touchstone moment for our group. For a couple of our groups, for a couple of people in our group, the reveal that we had all forgotten that, like, most of the group wasn't there for that at this point was kind of sad. Actually, I'm going to put that into this chest. And now that I think about it, a good way to sort out... oh my goodness, I tried to access this one every single time. A good way to sort out the things that I made is I should put the pure decor stuff in here. there's our forge, our mini forge. I have rubies, right? Let's do that real quick. I want to do the infinity gavel, rubies. It does work. That's cool. This was a glitch that I saw at one point that's like, do the forge without spending any of your cinder shards. So that is now a fully upgraded infinity gavel because I have 3 rubies on it now, which is nice. It's a true highlight of my earlier DM days. At least it lives on somehow. Yeah, I hope we get back to that game at some point. I'm gonna sleep reset the rest of these, I think, because there are specific buffs I want on them. So I'm gonna like sleep reroll those at some point. I might do it on stream for a little bit, but not too much because I don't want to bore you guys. Because there are, what are the specific? There's like very specific enchants I want on them. I want powerful for the axe, I think, because being able to fell trees in 2 hits, and I think at that point I get stumps in 1, would be very nice. I know a lot of people aim for like the no energy use one, but honestly, like energy use isn't a big problem for me. Warp Totem Island recipe. You could have bought that from him? Hey, let's not do that, buddy. Thank you. Oh, there's the forge. Okay. Let's see. Bottomless for the watering can would be very nice. I don't even use the watering can that much. Efficient is the use no energy. I'd like to get archaeologist maybe on my hoe, because that doubles the chance, or doubles chance of digging up artifacts. I think that means chance of digging up double artifacts or something like that. Chance of digging up. Oh no, sorry. Generous is chance of digging up twice as many items. Right, because artifact spots can do clay. So I'd want generous on my hoe. Master is what I want on the fishing rod. Increase fishing level by 1, because that's just extra bar. Hi, buddy. Powerful for the axe. Reaching. Adds 5x5 tile area of effect when charging. Huh. Get extra wood, hardwood, or crops when chopping. That one could be good. For the axe. Swift tool can be swung and charged much faster. That one could also be good. Swift. Honestly, actually, you know what? On the axe, any of them could do fairly well. The watering can is the one I'd want to probably. What does the steel pan able to get? The only thing I could think of is efficient or swift. I don't know if it uses anything. Anyways, honoring a player's choices can be as simple as acknowledging them during narration. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that one. Like, to honor someone's choice, you don't have to necessarily commit 100%. I've only grabbed like braziers and stuff, right? Yeah. So let's grab all the paths. Jack-o'-lantern is definitely just a decor thing. Oh, I'm full. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing at this point, I did say that I'm going to sort out the decor stuff to shove into here. That way all the decor lives in one spot. And all the functional stuff can live over here. These are all decor. These technically serve a function. I'll leave them in here for now. Okay, I do think that that's everything for decor over function. Ooh, you know what's fun with the, actually, you know what? I'm going to do the stone sign for it. These guys, right? I can go and put them on here. And it show that there's a legend in there. Okay, let's see here. I don't think the raccoons will be ready today. Let's come down here. Chop trees. We're getting close to having this whole thing be cleared out of trees. I'm just saying. Okay. So I think here's the plan. We're gonna go... We're gonna talk to the raccoons, just make sure that they're all good, Bobo. Yeah, we're doing great, Bobo. We're gonna go get more hardwood from the secret woods today before I forget again. I don't have anything more to do for gold right now. Hey, buddy, let's not claw into my leg, please. Goodbye. Ay, ay, ay. Buddy. Is it 3 hits for a tree stump right now? I thought it was 2. He keeps trying to claw into me or my chair right now, and I'm not here for it. He only ever tries to claw into this chair while I'm sitting in it. I know he's doing it to get my attention, but... Oh, you know what? He's hungry. It's food time. Give me a sec, guys. Hi, buddy. You need to not claw into me when you want attention or food. I'd much prefer you meow to try and get my attention for food than to claw into me or my stuff that I don't want torn apart because it was expensive and I want to use it for a long time like it was designed to do. Okay. Alright, now that you guys have listened to my talking to my cat rant. Oh, I forgot to freaking grab the iron to upgrade my trash can again. Oh well. That is a message for something. Hello. Ah, someone I know is going live right now. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. Because right now... they're kind of not in a good spot. So let's go in here. Hi, Rasmo. Move buildings. Okay, so... Okay, let's move a few of them over here for now. Okay. I've been thinking about doing this for a while. I want to move my house back. I want my... What? Can I not? Do I have to leave at least one walkway of space? Okay. Oh, no. You know what it is? It's because the chest is in the way. Okay. Okay, did those stay moved? Okay, those stayed moved. That one back to where it's going to be. I'm going to move this chest so that I can move the house back against the cliff here. Because I think I want to move that back against the cliff. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some stuff around. I think I'm going to put these on either side of my house. I'm probably going to put like the island and Ginger Island ones over here. I don't know. Because I mean, then I could put this next to the front door. Or the front steeple. And be able to go to it real fast. And then I put there's a shed here. What would I put in this back corner? I could put a couple decorative trees in this back corner, right? Because I put those back and then I have 6 tiles here. Or no, I move this back. I build the stable, which comes off this way. I move this over so that I have the shed. So I have the space. The shed is completely open. There's nothing blocking the front of the shed. I don't know how many tiles that is. Right, I'm gonna build the stables, so these shouldn't go next to on either side of the building. So I move this back. Stable. What if I move the shed forward, but then over? Leave a gap for walking through. make the teleportation hub behind them up against this cliff. So I'd move the shed, so like this is where that would be, so the shed would be there. I'd have a 1 block space between... It's a lot of thinking to do. I'll have to think. I wish I could color match when I did the coloring for these, because I'd love to do I love my house's colors, but I don't remember what the color settings are for it right now. Anyways, I should get a fish in there soon. And to do that, I need to come over here. And order from Marnie. Okay. If as a player you're unsure if you've spent a resource or not, side with whatever the DM decides. This is a useful strategy if you forget a lot, for sure. It's pretty easy to forget whether or not you did things, and so that's definitely just a good rule of thumb to have. What animal to purchase? What animal to purchase? Because I could get another pig, which means more truffles. But I'm not processing my truffle oils that quickly. A goat means more goat cheese, which sells for quite a pretty penny. Rabbit means wool and rabbit's feet, which is nice. Duck means duck mayo. How much do these cost? 1,600? Or these cost 400. I mean, cloth also sells for quite a pretty penny. You know, let me look at the cloth compared to... Let's see. So if I were to sell pure truffles, it's 625 compared to the 1,065 for truffle oil. Compared to 470. So pig's already more worth it than a sheep for sure. Goat cheese is for 400. But I get 2 truffles a day with max pig friendship. So it's like 1,200. And then if I processed it, it's like 2,000. I think it's probably worth it to go for truffles to truffle oil. Especially because all the truffles are also iridium quality. So if I decide to sell the truffles, they're more than 625. Guaranteed. Whereas like... The goat cheese could be gold star guaranteed once it gets up to large goat milk, but I think sometimes they still produce just normal goat milk. If your players are getting antsy about something another player is doing, come up with solutions. Yeah, your players should not be nervous to play the game. That's also like a rule of thumb for me. Like, if your players are nervous about the game, you might be doing something wrong. All let's do 163 bracket 163 bracket 74. So just a decent combo to do. Name unavailable. Oh, right, because somebody else has already named that, so I'll just do that. And 2 legends. There we go. There we go. And I can smoke the other legend if I so choose. Because as I said, that's going to be my last fish pond. So. Or is it? How many fish ponds do I have? 4? I could make it just a nice 5. And then I have all the fish ponds and all the legends that I need. And I think if I were to squish these together, I kind of put spaces in there for my own sanity. If I were to squish these together and move them to the bottom, it could be easy way to do that. Let's do that. Let's come over here, grab the truffles. At least those 2. And then let's come pet the baby pig, get the friendship up faster. Hi, pig. Okay, I did the trees. I did Secret Woods. We can go fishing for the herring now if I wanted. Ooh, some coal. Very nice. I did not check trees. I think I still have... Okay, I have pine tar ready. Okay. That one came out about because Vax has a tendency to go off on his own to scout. Especially Laura seems to get really nervous about this every time this happens. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, it's also... You need to respect player agency too. So that one's a really delicate balance, it could be said. I'm starting to run out of space. Let's do that, and then shove the legend in there. Grab out that. Put things in here. Tar, sap, all of that in there. Let's grab out this extra coal. And shove it in that stack. Let's go to the mushroom cave. Excuse me. Okay. Mushroom cave, whatever does it mean? It means I'm growing mushrooms in a cave. Okay, let's do that. Shove those in here. Anything? Okay. The morels are also now out of wax. So I guess I move on to... Well, the chanterelles are also all done. So I guess we're moving on to the purple mushrooms. Time to start working my way through the purple mushroom stacks. What would your solution be as a DM if presented with this problem? The specific problem of Vax keeps wanting to scout ahead, but it's making Laura Bailey, the player, nervous. That's a hard question because there is a part of me that is like, have a conversation with like Laura outside of game and talk about the fact that that is something that like that is both a character choice and also just some like having the party be split up on occasion is something that's going to happen. If it was more presented as a Vexalia gets nervous separate from being separated, that's a different story because that's in character RP at that point, and that's in character conversation that needs to happen. How many of these did I need again? 10? But yeah, that becomes an in-character conversation that needs to happen if it's from character perspective. If it's a player thing, I do think that that's something that becomes a outside of game conversation rather than like an in-game conversation of like, what can we do to make you more comfortable about this thing? Because there is no like one solution for that, because that is like a player... I don't want to call it a tick. But it'd be more akin to saying it's a player tick than like a serious issue. I don't even want to call it a non-serious issue. I think you get what I'm trying to say, but... Okay. How much time do I have for this herring thing? 2 days. I have to catch 5 herring tomorrow. The cat is trying to do something rascally over there. I'm going to have to go stop him in a second. So while I'm waiting to go stop him, let's make sure I know where I'm getting this herring. Okay, herrings are indeed ocean fish. Okay, so yeah. Winter and spring. Cool, cool. And then let me just double check this. It's 200, 175, 30, 50, 55. Okay, yeah, looking at the fishing list, it does seem that, yeah, the lake outside the mines has the highest average number for fish price, if that makes sense. And then I would just end up making maybe carp surprise out of the carp that I get out of that. So that's something I can start doing on off days once I get down here cleared out, because I want to do that. Okay, I heard the pig dig over here. Where are the truffles? There's one. Maybe he didn't dig the second one up? It is a possibility, I think. I don't think they always dig 2. I think they just sometimes dig 2 or something like that. Wait. Okay. I did not check inside this place. Let's also get the golden animal cracker on that before I forget. Not there. Here. Golden animal cracker. Get the iron, more iron going. What else do I need to put away right now? Let's put away that. The pine cone. Let's come over here. We'll put the cinder shards in here. I'm also going to actually pick this up. Put it in the functional bin. Let's also put the tappers in the functional bin for now. Well, it kind of comes around. It's a different flavor of the same problem to an extent. Oh, wait, sorry. Yes, this is a lesson. This lesson comes back around in like 15 episodes to show how common it is. Yeah. Hi, buddy. I'm going to kick you off now because you're causing shenanigans over here where there's a ton of human food. And you're not allowed to have human food. I even gave you the cat food. So, well, kind of. It comes around different flavors, same problem to an extent. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely an issue that arises. Oh, I also forgot. How much does this sell for? 1,130. That's not too bad. There we go. That'll be a nice legendary area tomorrow. Okay, hello everybody. I'm gonna let you all sleep. I was actually wanting to come in here to put away this rabbit's foot. What could I do with the duck feathers? I think kind of just sell them, yeah? I mean, I think I can tailor them into stuff. But other than that, okay. Let's make a little bit of money today by selling all of our non-basic dino eggs, because those are the basic dino eggs will become dino mayo. The rest of them, because I have the artifact tome, sell for more just as eggs. Now for episode 33. Okay, let's go to episode 33. Sell, sell, sell. And then also, now that I've thought about it, actually, let's not push it back that far. Or actually, this way. Down more, down. Okay, that is 2 above the edge there. So don't mind me. And 1 more over if I can. Perfect. That's where I want that right now. That might change later. That's where I want it for now. And then we'll throw those in there. I'm going to end up having to pick that up at some point too. No. How much? I want to check something. How much does a carp surprise sell for? I have to remember where the carp surprise is in this thing. Was it on the first or second page? Fried calamari, carp, surprise. Sells for 150. How much does I think that's too many carps per dish. I think at a normal quality that'd be worth it, but if it's anything higher than like silver, I don't think that becomes worth it for price efficiency, cost efficiency. Okay. Does that bring us back over 100,000 now? I'm hoping it does. I've been sitting at like below 100,000 for too long. The answer is no. It's because I sold things, or it's because I bought things. Thank you so much for the leeks. They look fresh and delicious. George will love... Oh, let me do this in her voice. Thank you so much for the leeks. They look fresh and delicious. George will love them. Today I'm going to surprise him with 12 little gift-wrapped treasures, thanks to you. Stop by if you want to be there. And please accept this gift. I think you'll enjoy it. A coffee maker! We now get free daily coffee. Let's put this here. It'll remind me to check the luck bonus at the TV. Fortune teller. Good luck day today. If I got the luck bonus and the ladder bonus, I would have gone. Let's got both those. I think I will go check out that event maybe at some point. But this is more important right now. Ha ha ha. Okay, so this is going to be 1 wool, 1 truffle, 8 eggs. And then I don't have any milk in here. 1 wool, 1 truffle. Oh, I need the legend row as well. Hello. I need to move, thank you. Okay. I don't think I have anything else to pull out of there, so we're going to pop over here to put away this quartz. And then Age Legend row in there. Do I have anything to pick up from down here? The answer is yes. I have these to pick up. I really need to check the Fiddlehead Fern stuff at some point. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted that. Talk to you. Pop up in here to check Mushroom Cave. I knew the mushrooms would be done drying, but that there wouldn't be anything else. Oh gosh. That's gonna be real nice once I get through a ton of these purple mushrooms. Like, I knew the purple mushrooms were the most profitable mushrooms, but goodness, I did not realize they were that profitable. Let's cut down our trees for the day. Only 2 today, which isn't terrible. Okay, we'll check raccoons, and then we'll pop up, drop off a bunch of stuff. And then go fishing, I suppose. We're doing great, Bobo. I could get carrot seeds if I wanted them. Mixed seeds for cave carrots. Interesting. And then, yeah, okay. I do believe I have everything I want from you right now. The fairy dust is nice. I just don't have anything to really use it on at the moment. I don't know what that sound was. That's okay. Let's... Okay, pop stuff in there. Put the wooden sap away in there. The maple seed, that. Acorn. There you go. That's the word. And then that. All right. It can be hard to match the intelligence of an NPC, especially in a game with improv like D&D. Focus on exuding intelligent energy through mannerisms, such as very controlled and measured demeanor, for example. For sure. Indeed. Agreed wholeheartedly. A lot of the time, people who are GMs or playing a game, you're creative types a lot of the time. Not necessarily like high IQ types. Not that I'm saying that people that play TTRPGs are low IQ. Just like for a lot of people want to play smarter characters than themselves sometimes. I do it. I want to play people that are smarter than I am. But it's hard. Because, you know, they're smarter than I am. So. Yeah. Take that as you will. That statement, I guess. Ooh, let's get all this forage. And then we'll come down here. I'm going to just ignore those. Just going to give me summer squash seeds. Oh. I should have brought the bait maker so I can do targeted bait. Again, I don't need XP from these again anymore, so doing that's nice. Ooh, a ruby. Very nice. For players, seek out one-on-one interactions between your PC and another. Yeah. You should be looking for ways to interact one-on-one with other players in a game. It allows for deeper roleplay than a big group setting. Wild bait and more rubies. And I'm also only reeling in sardines today? What the heck? Come on, herring. If this is another sardine, I'm gonna riot. Okay, this is a herring. Cool. I should probably get like a dressed spinner, now that I'm thinking about it. That is something to think about, for sure. That's a golden treasure chest, I want it. Okay. Encourage players to share and swap magic items. For sure. Like, there's no reason one person should be holding on to all the magic items. Or, like, you know, magic items, if they're not attuned, magic items are kind of meant to be thrown around between people. Like, attuned items are the only items that are meant for, like, one person to use. And use for an extended period of time. And even those can be shared. But, like, if you got, like, a decanter of endless water, and your character's not using it enough, give it to somebody else. Let them use it. I'm sure they'll make good use of it. Fishing right now, and I'm having some fun. Okay. Are you another sardine, or are you a herring? I think you're a herring. Herring? Sardine. Called sardine. Thought it'd be hilarious to name a cat a kind of fish. What was that sound? Gloom? I have processed that I can, I have this fairy, right? I could take the fairy off, go into the secret woods, and make some extra little bits of cash. Ooh, an anchovy. I can make extra little bits of cash with getting one of my parrots equipped. And go into the secret woods and just take out the secret wood slimes every day, and I get, like, a little bit of gold every time I kill one. And because I have the slime charmer ring, I don't take damage, so I don't have to worry about trying to use the fairy. Okay, getting treasure chests when I see them, because like treasure chests are good little money makers sometimes. Or today I'm getting some free spicy eels. Oh, come on. I just want more herrings. I've only gotten herrings, sardines, and anchovies. This has mostly been sardines. I feel like sardines are usually what I'm hunting for, and then I don't get them. Come on, I want the chest, and then back to the fish. Ugh. Sardines. Yeah. Let's put those there. I thought it was hilarious to follow cat and find a fish. Yep, there's a chest. There's another sardine. Normal bait. If it's not deluxe bait, I don't want it. Another anchovy. Ugh. Am I really not going to get the herrings that I need today? Herrings aren't like a morning-only fish, right? I didn't like pass the threshold. Oh. Fishing, my least favorite pastime in Stardew Valley. It's like mind-numbing. It makes me like shut my brain off and not want to like talk at all. Because like it's like I have to focus on actually catching the fish, but the rest of the minigame is just like not anything, you know? So my brain is just like, yeah, you can shut down and just purely focus on click, 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 and then clickety click, click. Because I'm not like moving at all. It's all like timed clicks at this point, you know? So my brain like wants to shut off. How did you think Sunday went? I don't know if I asked that yesterday or not. Fred. Oh, there's a new post. I'll read that and then you can feel free to respond. When NPCs drop out temporarily, make sure they have a presence in some way. Yeah. Yeah. If their characters are still around, they should be doing something. If they have no plans to return anytime soon, you can feel free to like relegate them to the background a little bit. But if there's any plan for that player to potentially come back, that character should come up at least every once in a while. Hello, fish. You are a sardine. Oh, you're a herring. Hello, herring. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Okay, you are either a herring or a flounder. Well, you could be yeah. Oh, you are a sardine? Tricked me out. Tricked me out real hard there. Let's switch that and that. I'm gonna put that over there. Actually, let's do this. That. Boom, 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 boom. Put the bait over there. Put that over there. Okay. Okay. My brain is malfunctioning. What did you ask? How did you think Sunday went? Because I talk about my experiences a lot in the game, but I haven't asked you how you think one of your own sessions went. Can I get this fish without moving a sec? Nope. That went like up into the middle, and I don't think it would have come back down in time. It was a herring too, so I'm glad I didn't try the experiment that I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about just leaving it at the bottom. Come on. Be a herring, but you're a sardine. Come on. Oh, you were a flounder, not a sardine. Floundering around. Oh. The chat popping up on the side threw me off, and I reeled in because the chat popped up on the side. Pretty good overall. I can't help but feel like I could have done more, but I don't know what exactly. I think that's fair. I don't think there's anything that I could say that is like, you should have done this. The only thing I can think of is we didn't get around to doing a whole ton, and I think a part of that's just because we had just like a ton of dead space. I have to return to Willie. Okay, cool. We had a lot of dead space, which isn't necessarily your fault. There was a lot of times where people were talking more than doing anything, but they weren't talking in like a way that progresses character action. A lot of the talking that we did this last session was talking outside of character about stuff to do. And I think that that's what threw it off a little bit. Can I? It's up to Cubby. It's off limits. Interesting. I think Willie might be at the river right now. Or on his way back from the river right now. Oh, you know, it's Friday. Does he go to the saloons on Friday? I think he does. Oh, we could see the dog! We almost never see the dog. He is here. Cool. You succeeded, Lavana. Here's a herring. Second catch, don't you think? Here's your reward. Congratulations. Thanks. You know what? I'm going to go around and give out some prismatic shards. Is it Pierre's birthday today? Might be Pierre's birthday today. I have to remember to click shadows, because the shadows are technically the tile that they're on, not their like heads. Did I gave Clint one already, right? I was gonna say you gave Clint a gift today. Okay. I gave Pierre one. We'll give you one and you one. The only person we wouldn't give one of these to is Haley. There we go. Everybody in here has been given a gift. It's a Friday, so it's a really good day to do that. No, I don't want to eat the sea jelly. I wanted to check what he had for sale. Do you know what? Buying bread and selling bread might be the cheaper way to do the make money off of selling things. I think I had been... I bought, like, the wheat, which is 200. But I think buying actual bread and selling the actual bread is cheaper. I wasted so much money. Pretty good overall. I can't help but feel like... Yeah, okay. I was making sure I was caught up on chat. But yeah, so I don't think... Part of that's not your fault, for sure. We also got a lot of sidetracking done in the conversations that we had, for sure. I don't think any of the fish in my inventory are ones that are worth smoking, except for the flounders. The flounders were worth smoking, but I think all of the rest of these fish are just good to sell. So the flounders, those 3 flounders are stuff that we'd smoke. And then I'm going to just put those away for now, the like forage, beach forage. Man, I have so much of that saved up, I could make a pretty penny off of it. Same thing with the coconuts, surprisingly. But I could process the coconuts and probably make a little more money. Speaking of, is there anything done in here that I worry about? What did I put in there to get the 2 cloth. Oh, no, you know what? Sometimes, you occasionally just get 2 cloth. Okay. Let's do that. That. And then 8 of these. Hi, buddy. Meowing because mama's not home. Yeah. I get you, buddy. The howl, indeed. The howl. Winds howl. Winds howling. Sorry. Slight misspeak there. Oh, you know what? Let's grab all the decor out of here. It's technically functional. That's decor purely, basically. Yeah, okay. Is this a cursed mannequin? It is. It is a cursed mannequin. Okay, those are all non-functional. I have a flounder in here, right? Oh, but it's only a gold star flounder. I should keep the iridium one. Cool. I've upgraded my flounder. My flounder's been upgraded now. Do I not have a sea jelly in there? It must be in the crafting one. Do. Only got 2 coal from my fishing. Darn. I think I can grab 1 coal from here. It won't kill me. Do. My friends. Do. I don't remember the rest of it, honestly. I didn't get the hardwood today. You know what I could do? I could do the thing that I talked about. Did I also not mine trees today then? No, I did. There was 2. I remember there being 2. I just didn't grab the hardwood. Weird. Did I? Is it fruit tree day? It is fruit tree day. Gosh darn it. So many things I forgot to do. Maybe I'll do the tree thing tomorrow. The hardwood thing tomorrow. Fruit trees are more important. They get me more money in the long run, I'm pretty sure. And I can just do those at the island shipping bin. Okay. Time to rename Mayrin to Wind so I could go do the Winds Howling. No, I don't think we'll be doing that, but it is a funny joke. To keep up the drama in a tense situation, keep the pressure on the party. This can be situations that need immediate attention, as an example. Yes. Yeah. Some of these kind of do feel like that's obviously, like, if you want something to be filled with tension, keep the pressure up. It kind of feels like a note, like a that is obvious, but like I do get why it would be like a note for some people. I wish there was a way. Dear Stardew Valley developer team of 4, the 3 people that Concerned Ape hired and Concerned Ape themselves, please add a thing similar to the bear in the cliff area that can clear up all this hardwood or all this wood debris, or allow us to do it ourselves somehow. Could be a good way to add new walnut redeem. Thoughts? Anyways. I was sitting there and I was like, I want to make this look pretty and make like a whole little like orchard down there. But the debris is in the way. Because I'd love to do an orchard and then line the edges with, instead of fencing, tea saplings. Could be cool, but the beach thing is in the way. Sometimes the most helpful advice is the most obvious in a weird way. For sure. Agreed. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it until I like need that last little push. I want to come over here. I have a level 3 parrot egg in here, right? That's level 1. That's level 1. Level 4. That's right. See, and I put the level 4 there. And now, I don't want to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. Did I sell any? I did sell some roe today. So I made some really decent cash. Plus all the fish. And then 750 from the couple of things I sold there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay. Progress has been saved. Coffee! First free coffee. Oh, okay. Max luck. Since it's max luck, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's pull out one of these. And ginger ale in here right now. Do I only have the one ginger ale left? I think I do. Let's go ahead and make some. And then I can take them down with me. I can also drink a triple shot espresso real quick just to get some speed up. Okay, Blessing and Statue is the flower one, but I did get the increased ladder chance. Okay, today's going to be Skull Cavern run. Oh, the wine is ready now. Okay. In here. Okay, there is one more thing I want to check today. Other than coming over here. Okay. I will temporarily shove these in here. These in here. We're going to grab out these, grab out the staircases just in case, and grab out that. I do have one ginger ale in there, which I'll take out. I should have used some key seasoning when I made the ginger ales, now that I think about it. Not all of it, but some of it. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, right, I only grabbed out the one magic rock candy. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it real quick. Before I forget. Because I will, like, forget that it's ready today and not spend time doing it. Okay, I do believe that's all of the wine going. Oh, wait, one more. I will leave the rest of the stuff until later. The answer is no, I missed one. I was trying to save a little bit of in-game time, by the way, which is why I did that stutter pausing. Okay, cool. All right, the last thing I want to check before potentially going over there real quick is first come over here. Pop that in there. I have processed that I have other unnecessary things in my inventory at the moment. Keep the fairy thing because I'm going to switch the parrots off. In fact, I'll do that right now. I have to go back to the farm to go to the desert anyway, so I'll just leave it. Okay. Oh, I have the fairy rose honey this time around. Very nice, very nice. That gives us a little bit more money. I'm going to leave the ginger ale for now. Okay, up here. Now the question is, Key Cuisine, Key's Hungry challenge. I'm not doing the Key's Hungry cat challenge. You know what? I'm going to do the Key Cuisine just to get a little bit more key food. What do these are these the butterflies I need to find? I don't think so. I think these are the normal. I think it's like a special butterfly that I do not know what it looks like. Okay, I sold the wine, right? Yes. Okay. Those are not ready yet. That's good. Okay. Or not good, but fine. Yes, Kiki's Cuisine. I also don't... Oh, those are ready today, too. So many things! Okay. I want to get to the Skull Cavern. Some of this stuff can be put off for one day, and it'd be fine. Let's just chuck all of these in here for now. Okay, let's come in here and retool our hotbar. Let's shift those. Put the bombs there. Actually, that's just going to mess me up, so let's put the bombs there. Let's spicy eel in that slot. I need to grab the cheese. I almost forgot. Whew. That could have been bad. Cheese. Thank you. Okay. Cheese goes here. Okay. Magic rock candy will be consumed before going in, so we'll put the rock candy there. Ginger ale there for now. I should probably put both of those items away to have 2 more extra slots in my inventory. We'll just use this as the miscellaneous. I'm not going to be using those in the mines area, or the Skull Caverns area. Let's keep the iridium hoe, actually. Let's get rid of the fishing rod, though. That's in case I want to get, like, cave carrots or something. And then let's do that. That's a fine hot bar. Okay. To the desert. Okay. I could grab some desert forage while I'm here too. Just for the potential little extra at the end. I won't go out of my way to grab it, other than those ones. Okay. Okay, throw those in here. Okay, so now I eat a magic rock candy. I drink a ginger ale. I pop the ginger ale back in here. I jump into the Skull Cavern. We go. Look at the rubies. We can get more spicy eel later. Actually, let's put the spicy eel down here. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Okay, you can already see the ruby doing so much more work than it did than the hammer was doing before, because it would have taken longer to take all those guys out last time. Okay, let's go ahead and get going. Okay, there's a ladder. I'm gonna break this rock for some more stone. This time we are kind of here for iridium, so we are just trying to get as low as we can. Let's break some of these before I get into a spot where I can be spotted, and then let's blow this up. Cool, we got the kill for that too. And we got another parrot egg. What level is it? 3. It's not too bad. Okay, cool. We are here for ores. So we'll be seeking out ores before we go down. Gold is like the one thing I don't feel like we need more of, but wouldn't be too bad from a money-making standpoint, so we'll grab it when we can. Easily. Okay. Going down first, though, is definitely a good thing to do, because the more we go down, the more that iridium will pop up, and iridium is like the best money-making ore, obviously. We'll grab more stone so that we can get more staircases for later. Oh, okay. Okay. Get some extra ominous foreshadowing or expedition in through the dying words of villainous lieutenant. Oh yeah. Like the death of what could be considered a semi-important story NPC, like having them die and them saying things while they die is like peak storytelling. Same thing goes with your like big bad. Even if your big bad doesn't actually have anything to do after they're dead, like having them threaten something after their death can also be impactful. You know, or like leaving behind some sort of ominous word can hit the PCs hard, especially if it's like a BBEG that they have some sort of connection to. Okay, there's nothing really important down there. I'm not hunting for monsters at the moment. It's just ore. And I need to get lower faster if I want to get a good amount of iridium specifically. Because the lower you get, the more iridium you get spawning, by the way, if you didn't know. Which is why I'm trying to get as low as I can, as fast as I can. We'll break this. Sometimes those drop good stuff. We also get treasure rooms, which is nice. Ooh, an auto grabber, a free auto grabber. Those are usually worth like 10,000 or something. Can I sell that? Is that a sellable thing? It doesn't have a price tag on it, so probably not. I could skip this. It is so nice taking those things out in like 3 hits. This isn't one of the larger rooms, so I don't actually feel bad making sure to take out all these. Okay, that's the last one in the room, so that's nice. Okay, we'll go down the way. There's a free ladder at the end of this, so. Copper. Copper is an important resource too. So we'll come down here and grab this copper. There's some more iron down there. I don't want to deal with not being able to get through that slime. Okay. Okay. I read off that chat. I'm in one of those states in the game where it's like if I space off too much, I will miss chats, you know? I don't want to be missing chats. Okay, this is one of those rooms where more ore tends to spawn, so I should check for them. Hello, red bat. Goodbye, red bat. Okay. Ooh, I'm already full. So this is why I have the thing, right? Like, these are going to be worth a pittance anyways, so I'm just going to chuck these. That's not what I meant to do. I'm just going to chuck the bone fragments into the trash can. I get, like, 4 gold for it, but it gives me some money, which is the important part. And then the bat wings aren't worth that much either, and neither is the sap. So, like, I could chuck these in there, get the little pittance of money that I would get from them anyway. Oh, I didn't grab that copper. That's fine. Is there no ore on this level right now? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh my goodness. No ore. Crazy. No ore, only flying bugs. There's a free ladder. That's nice. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and break these. I can get some free iridium. Ooh, a diamond. Okay, diamonds are worth a good amount of money, so we'll get rid of the bat wings. And then I want to get these bone shards to sell them for the little pittance of gold we'll get. This is why I want to keep upgrading my my trash can. It's because then I can just keep like one slot of like things that I don't necessarily need a lot of, like sap, and I can just get rid of all the sap that I get from like the slimes to make space for putting more things in the trash later. Okay. That's a curiosity lore, which does actually sell for quite a pretty penny. The other nice thing about it is that, like, I can do this, right? And then I can do that. And then if I ever decide, you know, it's not worth dragging this back up to try and sell for the 500, I can also just throw that in the trash for the pittance of gold that it'll give me. Okay, there's an iron. I have not found a single iridium ore yet. What level am I at? 24? That's kind of rough. Romance is a topic that needs to get brought up in session 0. Flirting PC NPC romance can introduce the concept to the players. Oh, flirting with an NPC to PC romance can introduce the concept to players. Yes. You should not allow people to flirt with each other in your game unless everybody's comfortable with it. And ergo, if to make sure everybody's comfortable with it, it should be brought up very early on in your play. Usually session 0, when everybody's like sitting down, learning the game, and making characters and all that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Copper. As I said, today's goal was like stone and ores, so maybe some extra coal along the way. I mean, getting bombs ain't bad too. Goodness, I haven't really used that many bombs, so we're currently gaining bombs from all the serpents. I would think with our luck right now, though, that would be getting more, Let's blow up here. I think this mummy is still within the radius. Cool. Okay, that's another Omni Geode. That's another Curiosity Lure. So let's trash this one. Oh, we can see how much we're reclaiming. That's nice. That one, and then we'll get that. Okay, we'll keep going down. I don't want to go through the entire long hallway there. How much does a bomb sell for? 8,600 for my whole stack right now, which is not a lot. I think the Dark Essence sells for more. The Void Essence. 1,500 for the pittance of a stack we have, so. Okay, let's kind of grab this Earth Crystal. And again, now that we're at this level, I can like be like, oh, 125. That's 160 for the 2. We'll trash those to get the stuff. We've also just established that I get really good stuff from killing those, so, or at least decent money stuff from killing those. So we'll kill all those now. This is the rock crap. Hello, I wanted the hammer, please. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't know where to sell trinkets. But let's do this first, because these are crab cakes, and we can get 82 from those. How much do we reclaim? 150 if we get rid of a trinket. I think, though, because it's 1,000 if I can figure out where to sell them. I can also re-roll them to get things. I can also put these in... The frogs specifically can go in that jungle thing. In continuation of the Super Geek Mike's crusade against possession mechanics, full possession mechanics should be used exclusively on NPCs. I disagree with that, but with the caveat of full possession should be spoken about to that player beforehand. And it should be a planned thing. It should never be... Full possession of a character should never be a GM specifically no conversation beforehand decision. That should always exclusively be a planned thing that was decided upon both the GM and the player before the game. Let's get rid of this miner's treat, I think. I've also processed that I ran out of my food buffs. So let's eat a spicy eel to re-up that. Okay, there, and then one, and then there. And then this is where we can do this, and pick that up and just chuck it. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say that is definitely a... we don't have amethyst, right? Okay. It's 200 for the amethyst. It's 160 for the topaz. At some point, it becomes about... At some point, it becomes about what can be sold for the most back up top when it comes to sorting through the inventory. For example, these seeds sell for a pittance. I'll just get the 9 gold from them. We've already made a little decent little chunk of change, though, down here. It's not like a lot, but it's a little bit. Boom. But yeah, that's my opinion on the full possession mechanics. Oh, look at all this ore here. There's a ladder, which I say very nice too. Very nice, basically free ladder. Hello, give me that. I'll grab this rock. I'll grab this rock. We've been getting at least 2 stone from each of these rocks, which I count as a rock win. So there's a gem rock here. Amethysts, very nice. Okay, we'll grab these 2 stone, then we'll go. Okay. Oh, I didn't break any of the crates. That was a mistake. I should have done that. I don't even know if I reclaimed anything there. That's fine. There's some ore over there. I need to start learning to use the menu pausing thing more, especially when I'm down here. For those who don't process that, I keep mentioning that. When you pause the menu, or when you pause in-game like this, it actually pauses the daily timer as well. It's very useful for like scoping out the edges of around here. So like I could do that, and then I could be like, is there anything worth coming up here for? And then I could, you know, go up there if there was. For example, this slime might drop a ladder, so it's worth killing. There we go. Slime dropped the ladder. The other nice thing about the inventory pause thing is I can like break that, and then I can go into my inventory, wait for it to get into my actual inventory. Like, it takes a second for some of them. But, like, if instead of having the objects, like, sit there, I could, like, go into my inventory. Okay, there's some iridium, there's at least an iridium crab up here. Some gold down there, I might skip it to go get that iridium. Now it's time for episode 34. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I acknowledged that. Okay. Okay, that guy's coming back, and that guy's coming back. They'll both be one shot. Okay, hit, and then 4. Nope. There we go. At this point, the mobs have been my only source of iridium, except for I think maybe 1 iridium ore that I got earlier. The slimes have been giving me a decent amount of iridium, actually, surprisingly. Okay. Okay. That's a shaft, so we'll take it. Oh, I missed a thing. Ooh, that's an actual iridium. Very nice. Okay, since I saw one actual iridium here, I will check out a little bit more of this floor. And this is why. Okay, and then, oh, thankfully there was no mobs on this floor, so I didn't have to deal with any mobs spawning to distract me. Okay, let's see, it's 11:50. I should probably... You know what? Actually, I don't lose anything except for, I think, 1,000 gold for passing out in the Skull Caverns is like a whole thing among the players. I haven't been doing it a ton because I'm not a personal fan of passing out, but if I want to get better at Skull Caverns, I should probably start following what other people do. Ooh, that's worth 300. This will only be worth 240 by the time I bring it back up. I don't remember what frozen tears are for. I'll get rid of the frozen tears. I know that there's like a crafting use for them, but I constantly forget it, so. Oh, that's a purple mushroom. The purple mushrooms, as we know, are great money makers. How much is it worth raw, though? Oh, right. Me forgetting that purple mushrooms are... They're worth 500 by themselves. Okay. That is... Get rid of the solar essence, I think. Red mushrooms aren't great money makers, so we'll leave that. Okay. Smoke them if you got them! Much like how certain video games warn players they are about to enter the final stage of the game, warn your players they're about to hit the final boss of the arc. Give them time to prepare and RP. Yeah, when applicable is my big thing there. There are moments when they stumble onto things, and there's no chance to give them the warning. Or there's, in my head, there's like instances where it just makes no sense to do something like that. And as someone who ever works their way towards as much realism as they can get in game, I like to make those interactions a thing, you know? Let's go ahead and get the okay, never mind. We're just gonna go down. At this point, if it comes to going down or grabbing things, we'll go down just so that I can see if there's more iridium somewhere. I only get 150. Actually, that's worth 1,000. That might be worth getting rid of something else in my inventory for. To, like, dino mayo and then sell. Earth crystal is mayo machines. Emerald is... I don't think I do anything with emerald. Oh, but emerald is worth 250 for just the one? This one's rough. This one's rough. This one's a rough choice. Yeah, emerald would be better, I think. Let's get the iron. Oh, you know what? This might be an actual iridium. Okay. Glad I grabbed that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was about to pass out again, which is why I like went into my inventory as fast as I could. All right, look at that. Look at that, 100,000. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. But kind of similar to a thing from that like rule set. Oh, I need to drop things before you say the next line. Pop. Okay. Because you're about to tell me that you put some, you filled Jin's water bowl. Can I change Jin's name like I can the others? I just thought about that. Okay, let's do all of that. And then pop in here to put way more stuff. I don't have ore sitting in here, right? Okay, yeah, no. Okay. Let's grab out the worm. Let's grab the jade. Today is Sunday, which I believe is jade trading day. We'll take the jade and go check it out. Let's also buy more bombs. We barely used any in that last run. We made a surprising amount of progress. Let's do 10 more. Okay. And then we're going to focus on doing farm stuff today instead of running around Skull Cavern. Although I do want to check daily luck real quick. And grab the coffee. Mildly perturbed, it would have been a good day to go down anyways. Then we already know how to make that, but that would have been something that we didn't have yet because we hadn't watched the Queen of Sauce yet. Anything to go in here? I'm gonna put that one ginger ale in there. Why not? Okay. This goes on to the fishing rod, which is not in our inventory because I threw it in a chest. Let's sell the fossil stuff real quick. It's just you three. And the curiosity lore, because why not? Coffee was meant to go in there. That's fine. Let's grab out all the rest of our stuff. We might do a fishing day today. That might be what we do today. Okay, that was a level 3 one that we got there. That's nice. Okay, that stuff doesn't go there. Okay, some things to throw in here, which is nice. Fairy rose honey is purely for selling, so we'll go sell that. Let's give our darling wife a gift. Coconut, just for you. Glad you love it. Anyways, you get the fairy rose honey. And then this is going to get our extra tools here. Specifically, you get this. Bombs. We'll put the auto grab. No, I'm going to take the auto grabber. I'm going to take out the... the building items that are specifically for progress stuff. Scarecrows go there too. Not progress stuff that do things. That's the word. That are functional. Functional blocks. There you go. Those are the words I want. Oh, I'm out of inventory space. Okay, let's spend some time here reorganizing this again. That goes there. That goes in there. That goes there and there, actually. And like that. I think that's how I usually have it. And then I do prismatic shards after that. Might as well keep the cheese on me. Does do all of my energy, basically. Let's grab a bunch of the trinkets I want to sell, which are mostly in here. I have too many golden spurs. I don't need the parrots. Could have like one of each frog saved in the frog tank. I must away. Good luck with the rest of stream. Okay, you have a... Oh, wow. I didn't even know what time... I didn't know what time it was. Have a good rest of your evening. You know what? I could put trinkets in here. Anyways. Because I think I still have the trinkets kind of scattered to the wind. Let me stretch for a second. This is worth 1,000 gold, right? 2,500 gold. Okay. Okay. Let's go down to the bottom side, do all the stuff there. We'll check the raccoons again today. Because my goal is to get through at least 2 raccoon cycles, hopefully, is the goal for stream. So, did I get... I did get +1 ore today, so let's go ahead and break these. So we'll check the raccoons. There are some trees that I did not chop yesterday, so I should maybe do a check for seeds too. Am I full? Oh, I am. It's because I pulled out all the trinkets. Let's do that, and then let's come till this up. And then we're going to come chop this hardwood. I know we can't grab it yet, but we'll chop it real quick. Okay, and then we got that to grab. But we're going to quickly store some stuff in here real quick. Pull out that, pull out that. Rest can stay. I am going to throw trinkets in here for now. Everything but the level 4 parrot that I pulled out. Okay. Put the there. Okay, I need to stop by forestry to put away those. I need to stop by Mushroom Cave, but before I stop by Mushroom Cave, we'll stop by up here. Okay. Because I have the machines to cycle. Okay, so one wool. One wool. One of those, and then 8 of these. Wool. Truffle. That's the word. Ugh, I might have to finish stream sooner than I wanted to, just because my brain is starting to slow down on word finding. Finding the right word. That's how that sentence goes. Let's do this to check. It's not Fruit Tree Day, and it's not Ancient Fruit Day. Might be Taro Root Day, though, so I should probably go check. Let's grab out all of the mushrooms and dried mushrooms, and then see what we have for drying. Okay. We have 3 of those, so I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm still in the state of get the common mushrooms done first. I look forward to having 100 dried common mushrooms to sell. Oh man, look at the money that I'm gonna make when I sell all of these. This is very nice, very nice. Okay. I do believe I have like 2 pine cones down here. Yeah. We'll grab those. We're gonna grab the... Switch this out real quick. I might as well keep that just on my hotbar now that I think about it. I should grab these truffles before I forget about them. I should make a fence gate to go in between those at some point too. Now that I'm thinking about it, so I can enter in from here and then do the shortcut down. Might be a good idea. I could also, because the idea is to have those be like a backup of grass. I don't need all the grass behind the fence. The lightning rod fence. Man, I need to look how often those guys refresh. Oh, look, it's the traveling cart. Hello, traveling cart lady. Do you have anything I'd want? The answer is not really. Because I think everything you're selling here. Ooh. The stone slab could be cool. I don't know where to get it normally. I'm going to leave it, though. Okay. I want to see how much gold we get from, like, one slime. Is there a slime by itself? Up here, maybe? How about over here? There's 2 slime there. I think I saw a singular individual slime down here. Okay, there's one right here. Okay. 250 gold. That's actually not bad at all. For, like, no risk to me to come and grab that, that's a really good price. Hello. I do think it's only occasionally, though. I don't think it's every kill guarantees. But that's still a pretty dang good price. It might even be worth, if because I'm, you know, I can constantly kill slimes down in the thing. It might be worth getting rid of the fairy and eating more cheese. Or, like, alternating them just to do that. I don't know. The money is nice, and I need money right now. It's like the big thing right now. Money in the raccoons. We'll talk to Leia. I just heard the panning sound again. Okay, if it's over there, that direction, I don't care enough. It's out of the way enough. Today's the last day of spring. It might be a good thing to have this be our last day for now. Just because it's the last day of spring. Sunfish Frenzy has appeared in Cindersap Forest. You know what? Actually, how much does a sunfish sell for? Again. Sunfish are river fish, so they're back here. No, sunfish is the one that sells for only 30. So unless I needed it for some like a specific dish, it's not worth it. And again, I think that's a panning spot sound. So we're gonna walk along the river here, I guess. Well, that's some bubbles. Okay. So I think I'm starting to think that for Stardew Valley, if I see one down here, I'll run back around and grab it. Okay, there wasn't one. I think I want to add some extra little goals to the end of my playthrough. Just because I'm not really ready to be done with this save file yet. After we get the golden clock, the game should hopefully be finished. But if for some reason I don't have a second kid after, like, before we have 10 million gold, I have a plan to... You know what? I'm fishing in the wrong spot. This is where I usually fish, but I technically can get deeper water over here. Which deeper water means higher quality fish, by the way. In case you guys didn't know that. That was like a chub, huh? How much is an iridium chub worth? 150. Not worth it. And this is, and the largemouth bass is also not worth smoking, which is why I was like, I need to get to deeper water. There is like a maximum depth map that exists. I don't know where to find it right now or who made it, but that's a thing that exists in case somebody wants to get really good at fishing. Okay. Bullhead row. Diamond. Iridium band. Very nice. 168 is decent. I should make more preserve jars. There are other things I can be just like shoving in the preserve jars that like make a decent amount of money while I'm also doing the legend row. Realistically, what I need to do is over in Rowan's corner, I want to make the industrial zone. So like we'll have the animal zone, for on the farm we'll have the animal zone, the tree farm and quarry zone, the farming zone, and then the industrial zone, which will be mostly like I think I want 3 sheds there, maybe 4, maybe a 4th shed. Let's see, how much is a gold one worth? 225 is better. What was the... I remembered the sturgeons sold for quite a bit, right? The sturgeon's base price was like 200. So I think anything over 200 can be considered a good fish. What's the what's the base price of... Okay, yeah. No, the spookfish I said sold for really well, and their base price is 220. So anything that's over 200, because I think the spookfish were only like silver quality, which would probably raise them like to 300-ish. So anything that's like 200 gold price or above is probably a good like starting price for a smoke. Is there anything else that I remember being like sold for like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good amount? I don't remember. I mean, catfish. Catfish's base price is 200. Yeah, that's probably it. Sea cucumber was 250 for base price. So, and that one I do remember. I think I had one that was normal quality and it still sold well. So, it might have been gold quality though. I don't remember. It's been a whole stream since I smoked and sold all that. But yeah, I think this is how we're going to be ending our stream today. There's a lot of other things that I could be doing to end our stream, but I think getting fish to smoke next episode, next stream could be good. Will be good. Well, yeah, let's talk about the future of Stardew. So, if I somehow get 10 million gold before I have the second kid, which is highly unlikely, but possible, with my current setup, the big thing that I'd need to change if I wanted to really try and ramp that up is I'd need to make way more kegs. Currently, I have, you know, like the 49 plus the other 12 that I'm not utilizing. But I'd need to get more kegs, basically, is the long and short of it, to really make a lot of profit from the, like, ancient fruit wine. Because, I mean, I'll get a ton of wine from the casks at the bottom. But the real money maker is just grabbing it, kegging it, and selling it. So the way to really make the money would be finish setting up the farm on Ginger Island. And then after finishing setting up the farm on Ginger Island with more ancient fruit, kegging all that ancient fruit. Am I in your way, Sebastian? Because you're certainly trying to get in mine. I have 2 iridium cards. That's not too bad. Like, that's the real way to make a lot of money, is just have a ton of kegs and make a ton of wine. Like, you know, I've been making 100,000 each wine sale. Imagine if I doubled the amount of kegs I had, and I was making 200,000 each wine sale. And then imagine if I, like, the more legitimate way to do the thing I've been doing with the legend is to get a bunch of legend 2s during the fishing the family quest. I've just been doing it the lazier cheat way with the cheats. So that's something to keep in mind. That could make a ton of money if I made a bunch of preserve jars and then, like, filled that one corner with fish ponds. Could be another way to just make a ton of cash. Honestly, if I were to, like, really maximize how many crops I was planting in a season, I could make a ton of cash. Which might be what I might, like, spend time upkeeping the farm to kind of do that next season. Because right now I'm kind of just letting the farm in my corner dilapidate. But I could spend some time upkeeping it and make a decent amount of cash. Okay, let's finish fishing there for now. I think I keep saying caps, which is Fallout, which is incorrect. But I long story short, there are ways I could be making extra money. I could start getting rid of my hoard that I've been keeping. I've kind of low-key been keeping it to do requests and stuff, which gives you just a little bit more money than you'd normally make just selling whatever it wants you to go grab. But I'm attached to it. Let's pull these out and put them where they're supposed to be. Anything else I want to put in here? No. Except now I have the quartz. We'll pop over here to do that. We'll just pop fish in here for now. We'll pop more fish in here real quick. We'll take out the trinkets. Pop in the fish. And the roe. Why not? Okay. And then we'll put away the trinkets in here for now. Except for that one. We'll put away that and the weapon, because I have weapons in here. Like Neptune's Glaive. My brain has shut down again. I meant to go to the desert to trade jade. That's why I have jade in my inventory still. Ooh, we should do that before I go to bed. I think that the desert trader will still be awake by the time we get there. I think they're awake until like 1 midnight, something like that. Right? Hello, Desert Trader. You do have staircase trade today. Very nice, very nice. I will trade all the jade I have for your staircases. I did end up accidentally putting away the quartz, which is fine. The dark piano. I could get the dark piano right now. I have space for it. You know what? I don't come to the desert very often in the evening. I should come in here. And I should grab out all the stuff that I've been, like, neglecting to take home. I want to keep that in here. I'm going to keep the crab cake in here because that's like a backup food thing. I feel like there's one more thing I was wanting to actually keep in here for an actual reason. Nope. I could keep the energy tonic in here for an actual reason, and that's to have an energy tonic in here. In case I somehow accidentally exhaust myself and need to get home. Okay. Do I see any more forge? The answer is no. I'm also not in the right spot. I wish I could grab that. I know it's a decor thing, but... Decor? 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 Weird words. Anyways. Okay. I can take all this stuff home, put it away, which is something I haven't done in a while. Put some stuff in, everything that can fit in places where they can fit, to my knowledge. Let's throw those in there. Let's pull out the legend row that I have sitting in there. Okay, this is hopefully where I'll get... Oh, wow. That really didn't... Oh, you know what? I have stuff that goes in here, stuff that goes into the fishing chest, stuff that goes into the ore chest. Let's see, what else do I have? Artifact trove. I must have broken down all my artifact troves with Clint at some point. Coffee goes in the fridge. That goes in the seed bin. Trash, seed. Okay. I do believe I have everything that can go places. Oh! The row is ready. That's really nice to catch right before bed. Let's pull out... You know what? I want to feel like I made money. Let's pull out all the stuff that I've been saving in here that I've been not selling to sell today. Because I only got one raccoon thing down, sadly. That's not what I want to do. I don't happen to have any milk in me, huh? In me? On me. Ugh. Wool for cloth and eggs. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's pop over here to sell a ton of things. We'll put the dried starfish in here. What's the plan? Okay. Oh, truffle oil. Let's see how much money we make selling all that stuff. You know what? I can also sell some of the fish that I don't plan on smoking. Which is mainly just the carps and chubs. I think... what's the bullhead worth base value? Because basically what I'm doing is... Yeah, I'll keep the bullhead, I think. I don't want to smoke anything that's 50 value or less, I think. Or I'll make it 60 value or less. I don't want to smoke because I just don't think it's worth it. Anything more than that, I think is. But the lake fish have a higher average of money, it feels like, for the amount of different like fish there are in the lake, which is why I kept them. We'll also throw this in here for now. Trash goes in there. Okay. Okay. Let's ship out these fish specifically, because they're not really worth smoking, and then seeds go in here. We're putting away everything before we go to bed. Okay. Oh, I didn't toss Janara this morning. Gosh darn it. Do I have coffee in here? I don't. Coffee must be in the fridge, huh? I don't have coffee in the fridge? Did I? Oh, did I make my last triple shot espresso? I must have. Okay, our orange key goes in there. Alrighty, folks. This is the last day that we're going to be playing tonight. Mainly because time just kind of got away from me. But we made 200,000 by selling a bunch of the farming produce stuff that we had saved up. I mean, that's 175,000 and then 50,000 from there. And the fossils that we got from the Skull Cavern run, surprisingly, got us a little over 1,000. Plus the curiosity lore. So, got us to 2,000. So, I call that a very good progress. Let's see how much that brings us. We're going on to summer of year 3. That's what we'll start with next Stardew Valley stream. I'm probably going to do blueberries. Janara has grown into a baby that can crawl around. That's the fun thing we get to see at the top of this this day. Down here, is anything happening? These are gold star now. Okay. So it's every 2 weeks it goes up a quality. So by the middle of this month, they should be iridium. I think. I don't remember. I'll have to look up how those work properly later. Anything funky out here? Not really. Yeah, I think I'm going to do blueberries out here this time, but I'm going to change the layout. So that's probably what we'll do at the top of next stream is I'll probably get on like the layout. There's like a Stardew Valley make a layout website. I'll probably get on that and work on the layout here. And then we'll clean up the farm a little bit more again, considering debris has spawned since it's been a change of seasons. We'll clean up the debris. We'll go do the layout of everything properly. That one's off. I forgot that one's off. I might leave those 5 mushrooms until they're all lined up again. But we'll spend some time doing stuff. I'm just gonna select. I want to take a peek around real quick for stuff to look forward to at the top of next stream. But yeah, we'll probably try and really get into the nitty gritty of like maybe making more preserve jars, another shed, and more kegs. Just to really like kind of up the production. We've seen we're doing great, Bobo. Okay, you wouldn't need help anyways. We've kind of seen like some of the stuff we can look forward to with that kind of thing. Based on like the 49 that we've been making. We're at 500,000 again. So we made like almost 500,000 in this one stream. If we somehow kept that pace specifically, which isn't really tenable because like a quarter of that was made by selling stuff that we'd stored up over like streams. But if we were to keep up that pace, that would make it like 9 more streams until we were done with Stardew Valley. Not 9. Double that. 18. No. 9 is correct. No. 500,000 per stream would mean we'd have to double the amount. So yeah, it'd be 20 streams, so it'd be 18. No? Whatever. It's not important. My brain can't do math right now. It's late enough. So it's not important. So yeah. But we're getting closer is the main thing. But if I ramp up production for like getting ancient fruit wine, selling ancient fruit wine, we'll be making more money more swiftly. So that's the plan. Also, if I utilize the rest of my farm space, we'll be making more money more swiftly. So that's kind of the plan. Is we're probably going to do more farm like reorganization and redecoration coming up here real soon. to work with that, and I will probably like pull up a thing to design it and then have an image somewhere where I can do that. So, but that's going to be it for stream today, guys. Thanks for coming, anybody who's lurking in the background. If you're watching on YouTube and if you made it this far, you obviously like something. These are long form and all that, so consider dropping a subscribe and a like. They help channel analytics, which is always cool. Come check out Twitch live. I guess I should probably drop the current schedule. If you go to our Discord, which I don't think we have linked in. I should probably be linking the Discord in YouTube descriptions. No. Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look into thinking about that. I think the Twitch is linked, and then you can find the Discord from that, though. But I posted the schedule there. But 2 p.m. PST on Tuesday, Thursday, and then 5:30 PST on Wednesday is the current schedule. Any updates, those will be dropped down in the Discord. So, but that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.